Hi guys, Paul Gunson here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you all well. Just thought I'd just do a quick post today, just really to give a big shout out and thanks to all those who have commented on my recent videos. Just to bring you up to date. Yeah, I'm doing well. Boiler's still down. We have got some heat and the old kettle's getting its usage. But yeah, part of end time preparation is being able to deal with difficult situations and being reminded of the skills perhaps that we're going to need in difficult times when perhaps we're affected by power supply, water supply, gas supply. But yeah, I'm doing okay, guys, but I really do want to thank you all for your comments and support. And yeah, I think I'll survive. I am a good prepper, and I'm also quite handy when it comes to life skills and camping skills. Being able to eat as in edible, cold tins of food if necessary. Had some really good camping situations last year with my grandchildren. We do have a caravan, so we're quite used to going away for a few days, weekends, and some people would call it roughing it. My grandkids call it having fun because they know they're going to get lots of biscuits, lots of cakes, and we have some campfire marshmallows and chocolate biscuits with marshmallows melted in the middle. I get them all involved in making the fire, putting the fire together, the logs, showing them the relevance of being safe, and then just having a great time. So perhaps that might be something you viewers might want to look at, is having a few situations if you've got any garden areas, any camping equipment, is maybe just practice your skills, get back out there. And I suggested in one of my listeners today is maybe just periodically over the coming days and weeks, just occasionally turn off the power and just make out that the grid's come down. Oh, what are we going to do? How are we going to cope? Got no electricity. We've got no Instagram. Oh, we've got no TikTok. Oh, my laptop's not working. Oh, my iPhone's not working. Oh boy, would that be chaos for these youngsters today. Oh dear, I don't even want to go on that. I don't even want to go down this rabbit hole of conspiracies. Oh, what would the world be if we didn't have mobile phones? Especially our teenage age children and grandchildren. I've got 6 of them, so I think everyone bar my youngest one has got an iPhone, and in fact, even my youngest one, who's only 18 months old, she can use my iPhone better than I can. She's almost at the point of sending emails out to everybody. She knows how to order stuff online because I keep getting parcels that I know I haven't ordered. So I don't know who's getting access to my account. But yeah, just as an interesting exercise, guys, I think it would be very prudent given where we are. And particularly for those who are end time preppers, and particularly those who believe we are in the last days. While I'm not preaching doom and gloom, I am preaching, and I'm a watchman on the tower. I am telling us how important it is to follow the counsel of President Nelson and apostles, who have told us to prepare and be prepared to meet our Savior Jesus Christ. And I personally can't wait. I wish it was tomorrow almost. But we are going to be facing difficult times, so it's prudent that we get used to the idea. I mean, when was the last time you went out and bought candles? Have you got an alternative supply if your gas goes down? Can you generate some lighting or some power through a generator? If your electricity goes off and heavens forbid the internet goes down, what would you do? Again, just a little reminder of somebody who I'm following talking about storybooks. In fact, I'll give her a shout out. It's Kirsten MacDonald from It's a Consecrated Life. She is a storyteller. and perhaps one of the reasons why I feel she's a kindred spirit, because she knows how to entertain young children, and that was a skill that my wife had, who I dearly, dearly miss. And having the ability to entertain kids as well. Do you live in the culture now where it's just the kids go off to school or nursery, you go out to work, you come home, you might spend half an hour with your children, then they're in bed, and then the day, that routine starts again. How are you going to cope when your children are at home every day? And you're maybe having to work from home, or you lose your employment. I found that particularly challenging over the last several months, because I was working nights up until December, so most of my day was daytime was free, and with my daughter having to work in the nursery as a nursery assistant or nursery NNEB, a nursery practitioner, she she had to have her kids minded, and guess what? Old granddad Paul got the job. I did challenge her on what was the pay salary, and she said loads of hugs and kisses, and I wouldn't exchange that for money. Loved them to bits, every little one of the blessed little darlings. Drive me nuts, drive me insane, do me head in, call me snothead. That was my nickname for all my grandkids growing up. But somehow it's being passed back. So karma gets you in the end. So be nice. It's important to be nice out there, especially now, because lots of people are under strain and stress with these restrictions and being locked down. Don't know how things are going with you guys out there. Be interesting to hear where you're at with the lockdown, whether you're starting to go stir crazy or whether you're coping. You might have some tips. I worked with mental health for 25 years, particularly with autism and Asperger's and mental health and learning disabilities. So I kind of know the industry quite well. But when you personally go through it, it's a whole new ballgame. So if any of you are struggling out there, or any of you have got any good tips and you want to perhaps share those on my tube, that would be great. I do welcome you getting involved, and I would love to bring on some guests and have some formal discussions, because I do think we're heading to a time, guys, where, the likes of these channels, and I follow a number of people, that may very well be the only real entertainment we get, because, the more news I watch, the more fake it gets. And it's hard to look at TV today and understand, really know what is or what isn't fact, or what's fiction. And there's an old saying, truth is stranger than fiction. So as we go into end times, as I see them playing out now, things are going to get more stranger than what they are even today. You can believe that. Again, I just want to shout out to all my followers. Thank you for your support. It's great to have you on here. And I hope that you continue to enjoy what's being said. I am watching the news today, getting some pulse of information that there seems to be some military action taking place in the US, which I'm trying to follow as best I can with what is mainstream news, but also what is alternative news, because I do think there's two sides to the coin of this. And I think the mainstream media is prejudiced, if you like, and certainly freedom of speech is being taken down absolutely unbelievably. I'm only fearing at some point that I may lose my channel. I'm trying to be as politically correct and as non-political as possible. But once you say certain key words, it seems to be that you're flagged up. And trust me, guys, if you don't believe that there's a deep state and you're being watched and monitored, then you go against the narrative, and you shut down. So I want to keep open for as long as I can. I want to keep being a watchman on the tower. I would remind you the importance of taking care of your health, and particularly your mental health. You know, try and switch the mainstream media off as much as you can. If it was switched off and you didn't know any better, would you think we had any problems that we're supposedly having? I would argue that perhaps we wouldn't. But anyway, that's probably as far as I'm going to go on that subject. So yeah, so take care of yourself, wherever you are in the world. I hope you like and subscribe and comments as well, because I do want people to get involved in the narrative. I don't have all the answers. I'm looking for answers. I'm happy to listen to what anyone's got to say. I do consider myself to be very open-minded. I'm happy to look at information and see if there's anything that I can benefit from, because there are, you know, they say many heads are better than one. And I think given where we are in the world, the more skilled up and the more options we have to going through these difficult days, keeping smiling, keeping faith, being strong, doing the best that we can with our children and grandchildren, then that's what's important. And I just really want to be a message of hope, but also a message of watching and preparing, so that you can best cope with life. So anyway, that's me for now. Bye. Take care. God bless. See you soon. Hello. Hello. Yes. Go on. Yes.